Today is Earth Day, a day set aside to focus on the health of our planet. But the futures of several species on Earth are in jeopardy right now because of what scientists are calling climate-related extinction. According to a landmark report by the United Nations, 1 million species are on the brink of extinction. But environmentalists believe that number is actually much higher. This is a story I've been following along with CBS News national environmental correspondent David Schechter, who joins me from the Earth Day Expo in Dallas. David, happy Earth Day on our beat. This is like the Super Bowl or Christmas or however you want to frame it.
Absolutely.
But good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So you're reporting for this special we've been doing on protecting life on Earth. You have said that extinction is no longer happening just over the course of decades or generations as we may think of it, but it's happening right now. And climate change is part of the problem. Tell us what a certain type of lizard, something that you became very familiar with, can tell us about this problem.
Yeah, it's this little lizard in southern Arizona who is sort of like a harbinger for what's happening with what you talked about, climate-related extinction. These are, it's a creature who is at the threshold of his heat tolerance, and as the climate gets warmer, they like to live on mountains, these cool mountains in Arizona, and at lower elevations it's now too warm. And then they move up, and they're dying at the lower elevations. They go to higher elevations, and there's just a little bit of the mountain left now because they just can't deal with the heat. And so many organisms are now dealing with this tiny little threshold of like it's now too hot for them to survive, and that is, from all intents and purposes, we're going to see more of that in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we used to talk about the canary in the coal mine, but this is the lizard on the mountain. It's kind of the same idea.
Right.
So what efforts are being made around the world to actually protect endangered species and do something to help them rebound, their numbers come back?
Yeah, endangered species is really a legal term in the United States. You get listed as an endangered species under the Endangered Species Act. There are 1,700 plants and animals that fit that category. We were fortunate enough to go to Puerto Rico, where we saw the Puerto Rican parrot, which was at this one national park. They were down to one parrot after Hurricane Maria, and they're now rebuilding that population. There are 300 parrots now across the island. It's painstaking, it's expensive work, but it is the kind of effort where you can say, okay, well, we see this lizard's going away, but on the other hand, as human beings, there's things we can do to restore this life on land. And I know you have been looking at marine life and marine protections, which is just, an equally dire story.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about all the threats to life on land, then you look at our oceans, and it's a similar story. So I've been looking at what they call marine protected areas. There is this effort by more than 100 nations worldwide to protect 30% of the ocean by the year 2030. It's called 30 by 30. And one of the ways you can do this are these things called marine protected areas, where you basically set aside parts of the ocean that are off limits or severely limited what humans can do in those areas when it comes to fishing and pollution, and even traversing some of that water. But these areas only really cover about 8% of the oceans worldwide, so there's still a lot of work to do. What we did is we went down to the Bahamas and we talked to some researchers who are doing research on reef sharks, and they have found over the course of the last couple of years, as they've really done a census of the shark populations in the oceans, they have found that these certain reef sharks have actually declined by 63%, and on 20% of the reefs that they surveyed, they're functionally extinct. So they're trying to figure out how they can bring them back. And the Bahamas is actually kind of a leader in the world when it comes to some of these preservation areas, these protected areas and shark sanctuaries. So we visited one where they were counting the sharks, and they're actually thriving there. So it shows that some of these areas really can have a good impact.
I thought what was really fascinating about your reporting is that it's not just, hey, we're going to make this designation, but then you have to enforce it. And that is a huge challenge.
Yeah, because I mean, otherwise these are just lines on a map. They call them in the jargon, they call them paper parks. That you can put it on the map, but if nobody knows it's there or they're not enforced, what good does it actually do? So in the Bahamas, they're doing some really unique things. The Royal Bahamian Defense Force, which we got to ride along with them, they basically use their version of the Navy to go out and police this. And they were pulling over tourists who were out fishing and checking their permits to make sure that they weren't fishing for species they shouldn't be taking out. But the bigger problem is there's fleets of boats that come up from places like the Dominican Republic, and they're taking thousands of pounds of fish out of these Bahamian waters. So they're trying to use the muscle of the Navy and the brains of things like artificial intelligence and vessel tracking to really crack down on that, and they're having success. So it's a pretty cool story when you think about it. So, David, I'm glad that you could cover land and I could cover sea. And for our CBS News and Stations viewers, we got it all covered.
Great, and hope that you remain hopeful on Earth Day, because there are so many things that are happening that are definitely encouraging. It's not just it's not all bad. There's a lot of bad news. It doesn't seem to be all bad news, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of climate doom out there, but I think, as we always say when we talk, it's, there are things we can do. We know what to do. We just need to do them. So, David Schechter, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Ben.